Everybody, this is Rideshare Lisa. Before you enjoy the video, I just wanted to bring everybody's attention to the description down below. There is information on Chris from Real Rideshare Stories. He did campaign last year on drinking and driving, so his playlist is down below. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. The impact statements, if you click on the link I have, it is for the impact statements alone. So if you want to check out MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, just type it in so you can get to the website. Also, I have the GoFund Me that he has set up for MAD, and he will be doing a 2-week, it's going to be 2 weeks. He's going to be campaigning for it, and then November 1st, he is doing a 24-hour live stream. So let's go over to Chris's channel, Real Rideshare Stories, and show him some support. All right, everybody, you have a great night. Everybody, this is Rideshare Lisa coming back to you with another video. I wanted to talk about Instacart and the insulated bags. Now, everybody's supposed to have them. When you get signed onto the platform, you're actually supposed to show pictures that you do actually have at least 3. Some people have them, some people don't. I've seen people where they didn't use them, and I've seen people where they have used them. Now, if you're using them in your car to transport people's products to them, why aren't you bringing them into the store? Now, there's this one store that I was in a couple of times today, and they had a lot of shoppers in store and regular shoppers that shop and deliver, and they are going through the meat, the produce department, then heading over to the freezer department, and then into the store, because that's the way the store is laid out. And so they're putting all their freezer stuff in the cart, and then they're heading into the store to shop. Now I'm literally watching a couple of these people, and they had frozen products in the bottom of their cart, and it's losing temperature. So by the time the customer sees it, it's going to be thawed, and they can't refreeze it, because when you refreeze a product, it just gets frostbite. So you might have something that they're getting now, but they're going to use later. And now they have to use it now, because now that it's thawed, they can't refreeze it. What about ice cream? Ice cream is so easy to thaw. It's quick. You know, it's liquid in a matter of minutes, literally. So why, when you go into the stores, I'm not understanding why I'm not seeing freezer bags brought in if you have a lot of freezer items. Now, if you look on your app, on the top right part of the app, excuse me, it's got the little eye on it, and if you click that and you go down to the number of items that you're there to get, it'll actually tell you what you're there to get. So you know how many freezer products that you're supposed to get, how many refrigerated products you're supposed to get. Wouldn't it be easier to bring in a freezer bag or a thermal bag to put the frozen stuff in so it doesn't lose a lot of temperature? I mean, you can get thermal bags anywhere, especially I'm in New York, and we have a lot of Walmarts here. I mean, there's a lot of Walmarts everywhere, but where I live, there's tons of Walmarts. In Buffalo, where I was just at, there's tons of Walmarts. They have the 50-gallon Ozo Trail tote bags. Those are the ones that I use, and I will include that. I will show you what it is in the video. But it's $5, and you can get as many as you need. I have like 10 thermal bags. You can go into Amazon and then use the keyword thermal bags or Instacart bags, and a bunch of bags pop up and they tell you whether they're good for Instacart or DoorDash or food delivery in general. So put some money away and get some of these bags, because customers are losing a lot of food and wasting a lot of money on thawed products that we're giving them. So, I mean, I just wanted to, it was just driving me crazy, and I wanted to say something like, where's your thermal bag? But, you really can't, I mean, I really try to keep to myself when I'm in the stores, unless someone asks me a question. But you should think about what you're doing. You're shopping for somebody else. This is not your stuff. I mean, if it were your stuff and that's the way you want it, that's fine. But when somebody else is paying Instacart and paying us to go to the store to do this, and we're counting on a tip and we're counting on 5 stars, that's not the way to get it, because everything's going to be thawed, everything's going to be bad, and this is what the customers see. And this is probably why people are not getting 5 stars. This is why the tips are getting decreased. A lot of times, I mean, there was a lot of tip baiting at the beginning, but think about it. Think about how you're handling somebody's products. Think about how you're handling their food. If you're putting all the cold stuff together, if you're you're putting the cold stuff with the paper products. I mean, this all also comes into play when it comes to our tips. So a lot of it might not be tip baiting. A lot of it might be just not packing it right. And I know that there's a store that I go into all the time, and I do love the store, but they always try to put raw chicken in with other stuff. You never put raw chicken in a bag with other products. So what I do is, I've been to Aldi's and stuff like that, or any stores, and I buy some of the paper bags they got or plastic bags that they have, and I keep them in my car so I have extras. So I can put meats in the plastic bags, or anything that I have to keep out of the way or bag separately, I always do that. I have a bunch of plastic bags. I have a lot of paper bags, depending on, because a lot of customers also will say, do not put any of my products in plastic bags. I also have the paper bags. So to spend some of the kind of money just to get the plastic bags or the paper bags is minimal compared to the tip that you're going to get, and it's a tax write-off because you're using it for your job. So make sure you save those receipts, because this year's gone by fast, and tax deadline is coming up in like a couple months? So, I mean, pretty quick. So, I mean, remember, all this stuff is a tax write-off. But you definitely get yourself some bags, some thermal bags. Take them into the stores with you, and you might see a difference. Put all the freezer stuff in there. I mean, when you get to the cashier's going to thinking you're going to put them all back in there. Just let them know that you're with Instacart and you're just keeping everything cold. They'll put it in, their paper bags or their plastic bags, and then you just put it right back into the tote. But definitely bring the totes into the stores with you, because this could be a big problem with why people are getting rated poorly, or why tips are getting taken away. Because I don't see a lot of the tip baiting like I did, and to tell you the truth, I didn't see a lot of it. I mean, I was tip baited once, but actually it wasn't really tip baited, because the customer tried to say that I completely didn't deliver their products. So I sent Instacart the picture that I took when I was at the house, and then I went over to the house, took the picture of the food that's not there no more, and sent them that. So obviously they believe me, they paid me for it, but they took away the whole order at first, but then gave it back to me, so less the tip. But just be mindful of what you're doing, and the customers. Remember, you're shopping for somebody else, not for yourself. So just keep that in mind when you're in the stores. And definitely look at my description down below. I have Chris's information, Real Rideshare Stories, for his campaign. And also, he's going to be doing that 24-hour live stream come next Sunday. So, all right, go to his channel, show him some love, show him some support. He's actually I've got in my description below, he set up some t-shirts and hoodies to buy. And 100% of those proceeds will also be going to Matt. So, it's a great cause. It's helped out a lot of people. It's helped out a lot of families. It's turned a lot of lives around. So keep that in mind whenever you hear things that are going on around here. Because right now things are touch and go with rideshare and the AB5 and the Prop 22. Keep in mind what's important. Your family is important. Your stability is important. Just keep that in mind when you're watching all these channels. Don't let people persuade you one way or another. Think about it yourself. That's why I've said it a million times. Write out your pros and your cons for any situation. Not even just with what's going on in California, but in your own situations. All right? It'll help. All right, everybody. You have a great night. And don't forget to buy some bags in Amazon. Just keyword thermal bags, and they pop right up. All right? And I will have a picture of the bags that I have that $5 at Walmart. All right. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye.